Hey everybody, welcome to Holland America Noordam. This is our first time on a Holland America ship and I thought I'd show you our room. We're in a cabin that is called a Neptune Suite. Now we're not normally suite people, but I thought I'd show off this room for you. I'm going to spin it around and we're going to look at a few of the great features of this room. Let's spin it around. This is cabin 6084. This is where they'll leave you any of your messages that you might get each day that need to contact you. Now I've left the door slightly ajar because I just want to make it easier to get in, but the key would standardly be, not like most cruise ships, I'm going to show you. Basically just put your key in like that and you can open it up. Now right off the bat, this is a big room, or a big cabin. I want to stick with the ship lingo. As you can see, we have a king-size bed and all this room. Just a huge amount of space. For Michelle and me, this is a lot of space for us. The advantage of this, of course, is having a lot of extra places to put stuff, and the disadvantage being how expensive it was. I want to say we paid somewhere around $8K for this room. I'm just going to give you just a good sweeping view around it first before we go into detail on some of the things that you get with a cabin like this. So in this cabin, you get places to be able to have your morning breakfast. You can order room service. We did this morning right there. You get a whole desk over here. So if you're doing work while you're on the cruise, if you just want a place to be able to sit and charge your equipment like I do, I have some cameras, you have that. But at the same time, you also have a secondary desk area over here. I think you can get the feel for just how large this cabin is. We're used to your standard balcony cabin, and you don't get this much room in that. So let's start off just by showing you the restroom facilities. Now, this is super important for me because you want to be able to have a nice restroom that's got all the things that you're used to by being at home. These mirrors that you see, full-length mirrors, they're actually storage. So let me open up one or two of them and take a peek inside. This is for long dresses, maybe suits or long outfits. A place to store your luggage down there. We have one extra piece of luggage, but let me tell you, there's so many places to store luggage, you won't have to worry about it. Up here you can put some extra stuff, maybe shoes or hats. That's just one of the drawers, or doors I should say. Down here, as you can see, I put my shoes down there. I got places just to put things like shorts and shirts to be able to go to the pool. And again, you could remove this right here and you'd have more room for shirts. You could remove both of them if you want, if you have a bunch of long dresses. And also room at the top to be able to put some more stuff. So there you go, that's the second one. Here's the third one, as if that wasn't enough. And I'm going to show you more here in a minute. Now, they have a thing called the orange party here, so there's my orange outfit for when they do the orange party here on the Holland America ships. The Noordam will have theirs in a few days. I can put my suits and also a place for your robes in here. These are the most comfortable robes I think you will ever use on any cruise ship that we've ever been on anyway. And a place down there for more storage. Now I'm going to swing you around here and I'm going to show you what's really cool. My wife loves this, a makeup area. Now this, we're not even in the restroom yet. This is just the makeup area, full with mirrors right there. And of course, more storage and more places to put your makeup down in those drawers there. And as I said, we've just begun to talk about that. Now let's go into the restroom. Now, it may look a little dark in here right now, but let me tell you, this is the continuous light that is on all the time. So you know how you might get up at the night and you don't want to wake up your partner? You can come into this restroom right here, use the bathroom, and not even turn on the light. That's without any light. Now, so let me switch on the light. There we go. And you get the double sinks. Now, once again, I'll remind you, this is the Neptune Suite. This is not your standard cabin. This is what you get with a Neptune Suite. Plenty of room, more area down here for storage if you need it. I can't see why you would need it when I compare it to what you're eventually going to get and show you. Now, when you get into the suite category here, the Neptune Suite, you get a full-size tub, and that's a jacuzzi tub. As you can see, the little jacuzzi jets there, as well as a hand shower. So for those folks, though, that might say, well, you know, I don't want to be able to step up into a tub. So you're telling me that's all you get here? Because some cabins might, but no, I'm about to show you that's not all you get. You also get a shower. So if you don't want to step over into that tub, you'll get that shower. Now, what I found is the shower is not very large, but if you want a larger bathing facility, use the tub. Smaller, but you're worried about stepping into it, use the shower. I thought this was fantastic. You get both. So we'll step out of the restroom facilities, and fresh new towels every single day to go with towels you may hang up as well. So now we're going to go around and we're going to exit out of the restroom place. And as I was telling you, there's plenty more storage. There's the door that we came through originally. And now let's look at some more storage. Places to put jackets, as we've done here. I'm stepping away here so you can see just some of the area that you might have. Let's open up the second one. I can show you more storage. I guess the message here is good luck filling all of this, because we couldn't do it, and because here's another one. Just in case you needed some more, there's the safe. More storage down there. There's the umbrella. You get some extra stuff there. Holland America provides for you. Now, the other thing I want to point out are these curtains. I want to show these off. Let's say you're getting up early in the morning, you don't want to wake up your partner, and you're in here getting ready. Oh, no problem. Just close these curtains right here, and you've got your own private area here to be able to do makeup and such. And by the way, there's even more curtains here. They've thought of everything here at Holland America. Great job. I've never seen this before in another ship. I haven't sailed them all, but what a great idea. Okay, let's come back out here into the main cabin. And I was talking about storage, so let's look right here. You actually get even more storage underneath, a place where you can put a bucket of ice and some drinks. And they provide you, of course, some glasses. There's glassware for you. And over here, same deal, but this is just open for more storage. Right there. As you can see, we didn't even need that. Swinging back around, let's look at this small desk. That's where you'll find the trash can underneath there and more area for storage. Now, I've used this area just for my electronics and my cameras, but just look at that. I should also point out that everyone's figured this out by now, but magnets work really well on the walls for hanging things, like our umbrellas right there. A nice full couch. I have not tested to see if it's a pull-out, but something tells me it might be with the size of this room. And let's walk over and show you even more storage. Another lamp and another phone and switches all over the place. Let's check out this. Down here we have towels, extra stuff, but you could also use that for storage. And now let's swing over. These nice chairs here. Once again, as I pointed out, we had our breakfast this morning right here. Very foggy heading up to Alaska today in the inside passage. A nice picture of the depth of the room going back to the door. And as you can see, I've taken advantage of those magnets over there on the other wall to be able to hang some hats. But they also have hangers that they've already pre-built in, as well as a clock. There's very few cabins I've ever seen that's had an actual clock that's been built in. Some nice artwork. storage over on the side. And let me point this out. Each side of the bed has this. So you get your both types, your European as well as what we use here in the States, your switches and such, and also your USB switch, and a nice little handy light that you can turn on and off right there. And then down here, places to put extra things. Plenty of pillows, nice king size bed. Let's head over to the other side where you will also see more storage. Again, plenty of places to put things, another phone, and again, plenty of receptacles there to be able to charge your devices. And right over here toward the desk area, more that you'll get. Now, a nice coffee machine. I think they have espressos there and coffees that you'll be able to use. This is the desk. Let me show you once again. More storage. So much that we didn't even need it. You will not run out of storage area. Nice little desk area here. Love this top. More storage. We did use a little bit of this. Each one of these has a drawer that we were able to use. Going down here, you could put virtually anything you're bringing with you. And if you look there back in the back, electronic stuff, so you could charge stuff in there. Here is the mini bar. It'll be fully stocked with whatever you might want. And again, just in case you needed more storage, there's more up here. The Neptune Suite just has it all. Coming back over, you can see a nice window right there if you got to do some work. Let's say you're on a working vacation. You couldn't ask for better than that. You can pull this open here and be able to look out there on the ocean while you're working. Who could ask for better than that? If you got to work, why not work here? So let's bring it on over. And now let's step outside to this balcony. We are on the inside passage. And now take a look at the amount of space you get here. There's a table and a couple of nice loungers. I'm going to walk over to the table and then show you the shot going all the way back over to the door. There's that window that you were looking out before. And that's the balcony. And that's the inside passage. So let's head on back into the room. So yes, this is the Neptune Suite. With the Neptune Suite, you also get to use the Neptune Lounge. So it comes with lots of amenities. A little pricey, but hey, if you can afford it, why not go first class? And the Neptune Suite definitely is first class. Let me turn it back around. So Jeff back here again, enjoying myself here on the Holland America Noordam. Having a good time in a Neptune Suite, and I hope that you've enjoyed this review. There's plenty here. If you have questions whatsoever, just leave them down in the comments and I will answer those questions the best that I can. All I can say is this is really stepping it up to first class when you get into this suite like this. I hope that you'll like this material and I hope that you'll subscribe, click the like button, that kind of stuff. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video and I'll see you on the next ship. Let's have a good time. I'm going to have a drink right now.